How's it going, everybody? Back again here with the Figuring It Out Finance podcast, episode number 29 with my week 2 flip update. My name is Chris Rickenbaugh, and I'll be your host again, like always. And just getting back from a busy and crazy weekend as, talking to some sellers about some subject 2, being able to go through all of those different questions and really having to think through and get creative on making the right opportunity for me and the seller. So really interesting, but going back to my flip here, the flip is 95% done. So it was crazy how quick these guys got in and were able to, just knock out just about everything that we needed. Coming down from Connecticut, they wanted to get in and out as quick as possible. So, from start to finish for them, it was a total of 12 days. So, just a massive, pretty big project for being able to get done that quick. So really, really cool. So this past week, it was a lot of just installing everything. So week 1 was a lot of demo, getting everything kind of roughed out. And then over the weekend, the painting got done. So after the painting got done, they were able to, or throughout the week 2 here, they were able to, complete the bathroom. So all the walls were painted. They installed the tile, sink, vanity, and, the shower head and all the little appliances in there, get the rooms touched up with the doors, clean the windows, and install the carpet in the bedrooms. The main areas that were really looked at was the kitchen. So the kitchen was completely bare with no appliances, no nothing. So throughout the week, we were getting the cabinets installed, which came out great, and I'll be able to share some pictures with those pretty soon here. And they were able to install all of that, put in all of the appliances, which turned out really good, all the stainless steel, put it in the microwave with the vent hood over it. A little bit of a smaller kitchen. I didn't get exactly what I needed to with it because I wanted to be able to open up a wall and, make the dining room into part of the kitchen to kind of branch out a little bit, but that was not in the budget. So, wasn't able to do that, but then we put down a gray flooring that turned out really nice. It complements the room and the floor colors because I got just about the same color in my own house that I was able to put down, but I think in this flip, it's going to be a little bit darker than what I got, but a little bit cheaper too, so it all worked out. And then, all the flooring throughout the house. And then some of the outside work that was done, they were able to paint the front porch and then repair and add support to the back deck. Because it's a pretty good-sized deck. And so they were able to kind of redo the support on the steps that we thought were going to have to get taken out. But it turns out they didn't. So they went ahead and got the new boards in there, got the support that came back in not the appraisal report, but the inspection report that said, hey, this needs to be fixed. So we got that taken care of, and then they were able to get in and paint it. So that came out really, really nice. Some of the other little additions that we put in there were taking out some trees that were smaller trees that were kind of hiding the house a little bit or just didn't really look good. So we took down about 3 trees, one by the back porch, and they took out some fencing there. On the side, a tree fell down, so they just cut it down to the stump and then dragged it to the back. And then there was one in front that was kind of like I think it was like a peach or an apple tree. I'm not sure, maybe a crab apple tree, but they cut that down in front. So now the front of the house is completely wide open. So that's going to be a little bit more attractive to the sellers, which I wanted. And then that was about the major things from last week, because it was just all install. There were no real problems, no No, nothing, just getting it checked in, getting everything kind of squared away for them to be able to get it completed. And then this week, it's just all going to be about putting the final touches on it. So we had to make sure all the lights worked in the house, which they do. Today, or over the weekend, we had one big ugly tree get taken out, and that really opened up the space. And then I'm heading to the property later today where they just took out all the chain link fencing that was in front, making it look like a prison yard. So we got all of that taken out, and it's going to really, really open it up. And then I got to throw in some mulch down for landscaping, and then it's going to be completely done and ready for pictures on Wednesday. So everything moves super, super quick. And for me to be able to use this as my first true flip, using hard money, using private money, it turned out really, really well. So once the pictures are in, it's going to go live on the market next week. And hopefully with the open houses, we'll get a lot of people to be able to come in there and get it sold at the price we want. Because we have it pretty much right on the money, maybe a little bit below market, but all we're looking for is really a quick sell. So we've already kind of navigated what price we want. So we listed it a little bit below to get that number in the area, as not to bring down the price, but we're just looking to unload it really quick, and we're not looking to hold on to it to get the investors paid and get me paid. So that's what's going to be going on here in the next couple weeks, but I'll be starting to look for my next project, and hopefully this subject to opportunity ends up working out down in South Carolina, and that's going to be a really, really fun breakdown if that deal ends up going through. A little bit more navigating the terms and understanding the full contract, but things are going in the right direction, so I'll hear back this week about what the next steps are. But that's about all I got today, and go check me out on figuringitoutfinance.com, as well as keep listening to the podcasts and check me out on all the socials at Figuring It Out Finance on TikTok and Instagram, where I'm posting the pictures and some of the videos that I'm taking of the property, as well as tips and tricks to be able to save more and travel for free. I'll be doing a couple more travel hacking podcasts here in the future, as well as working on maybe a short, about 100-page book that I'm looking to put on Amazon. So working on some little projects here and there, and I appreciate you tuning into the podcast. And this is Chris Rickenbaugh signing off for the Figuring It Out Finance podcast, episode number 29. We'll see you next time.